Hi everyone, I'm Wee Bing and I'm with Eiling, the Child Development Specialist. Yesterday after our Facebook Live, there was a question from one of the Facebook user. So we thought it's good to let Eiling share with you all the answer to this or her views on this question. So let me just share screen on the question, which I put it on a Word document. And I think this is one of the common questions that many parents would ask. Okay, so the question from this person, she's actually foreigner, I think. Yeah, she says every child is different; they develop differently. So even if they don't crawl by 9 months or walk by 12 months, etc., or other milestones, we should not be too concerned as long as they eventually crawl and walk. Am I right? So this is a question posted by a Facebook user. So yeah, maybe Eileen can share your view on this. Hi, Eileen.
Hello, everyone. Yes. So every child is different. Yes, I agree. And the question is, so even if they don't walk at 9 or 12 months, we should not be too concerned as long as they eventually fall. Okay. The DNA of the brain is such a way that we are already programmed, right, genetically to do certain movement and certain activities as we grow. Okay, so it's the same for all babies. It's the same wherever you are born. Now, the only difference is that the way they develop in the womb and the way the birth process or any trauma during the birth process or any trauma after birth that makes up the child that is different. So that's why we say every child is different. But generally, how they develop in the womb until the time they were born, the DNA is the same, right? So when we say every child is different, is due to the different environment that the child that every baby is being brought up in, due to the stimulation that every baby is receiving. Baby A may be experiencing more stimulus, or baby B may be receiving less stimulus. So this is what we meant by every child is different. So by the time they are waiting for the experiences to happen. So by the time that they are, say, from 6 weeks onwards, if the child hasn't been put on tummy enough, right? If they don't during the active hours, if they're not on tummy enough, or they are frequently lying on their back, then they don't get enough of the experiences for them to go on to having head and neck control, or having the ability to move and to roll or turn over. So if they didn't have the right experiences right from the beginning, then all this will be a concern, because the milestone keeps delaying, right? Right. So if I don't have my head and neck control, and then I'm constantly like that, my head is not strong enough, then I'm also affecting my visual development, because I don't get to see far and near, and then I also cannot develop my auditory system, because I need to be able to focus, right, when I lift up my head. So that's why this is what we meant by the milestones will not be met if the condition or the experiences or the environment is not stimulating enough. Okay, then the next question is, milestones are there in a timely manner. Milestones are there. It is tabulated in a way to meet in a timely fashion, because milestones are sequential development for the brain. So if a child did not crawl by 9 months, or did not walk by 12 months, we should not be too concerned, which is wrong. You should be concerned. Okay, it is all leading up. So the basic milestone meet first, then they go up to the next level of development, to the next level of development, and to the next level of development. So if we see a child that hasn't crawled at about 9 months, we don't just look at the crawling and say crawl or do motor patterning for crawling to happen. We look at before that, what is the child doing? Has the child even have good head and neck control to lift one up? Is the child having good strength to even push off from their legs? So we look at the milestones before the crawling. Okay. Yes. So if they don't crawl, they probably will also walk delay, because crawling is the ability to balance on all four before they can go upright to balance their whole body. Okay? So yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But have you personally seen any child or any example that you've seen in your center that has a typical situation like this, whereby they may have made their milestones a little bit later, and yet you see potentially more problems later?
Okay, very, very true to that. I have seen like so many cases. I'm going to share one particular case. This child, I met the parents at about when the baby was newborn. She came to one of my talk. So at that time, I was doing talk to many new newborn parents and also pregnant moms. So she understood what I said, but she came for the lesson, but she didn't continue, because at that time baby was crying a lot. So I already saw the crying was due to some difficulty in reaching some of the milestones. That's why the baby is very uncomfortable. Baby is not easily satisfied. All right. So cranky, excessive crying. So all these are at that time to me signs that I need to help this child, because the baby is showing behavioral unsettledness. Right. So but because being a new mom, she was overwhelmed by a lot of other things that's happening around her. So she didn't continue, and right up to end of last year, child was about 2 years old, 2.5 years old. She started to come back, and she started noticing not just learning difficulty. She also started noticing behavioral problems. She also started noticing, yes, the milestone didn't meet, but eventually the child was, upright, still walking, but the walking was tiptoeing. But so to them it's like can eat, can sleep, can play, can already, right? But we see it as quite differently, because right now, mom, when she saw the behavior and the learning problem, she started to panic. Before that, all the can eat, can sleep, can play, can already wasn't a concern for her. Okay, so at about late last year, when we reassessed the child, okay, we saw that the missed milestones was one of the biggest condition why the child had all these behavioral problems. Child was tiptoeing, child was literally biting and hitting people in the playground when people come near to his face, right? So all these are all build up um, build up from the foundation. If the foundation is properly laid down with meeting milestones and also integrating the reflexes, you will see less probability of child having emotional problem, having learning difficulty, and having behavioral problems, which we so commonly see in schools today.
Okay, no, thank you for that. Just to be clear, without sharing any private information, this child is not a case where they are special needs, right? They are just normal children like everyone.
Um, yes, the children that we see in our centers are neurotypical children. All right. So when we say special needs, we we try not to think of them as having issues like ADHD or autism or all the Ds, dyslexia, dysgraphia, right? We want to look at the child as a whole, right? We want to look at the brain as a whole. We want to look at what are the behavioral problems that they are seeing that leads to all this learning difficulty that we see commonly in ADHD or hyperactiveness or ASD, right? So these are terms that the medical world to use to label the child so that they can find the right intervention or right help for the child. But in neurodevelopment, we look at the child's development as a whole. We look at what are the reflexes that hasn't been integrated, because when the reflexes are not integrated, the neurodevelopment just don't happen naturally. So when the neurodevelopment do not happen naturally due to the reflexes holding the child back, we can actually come back and work on the child's reflexes. And normally, when we work on the child's reflexes, we see a very quick improvement in child's behavior and also child's learning ability.
Okay, so basically, these milestones applies to both everyone, not just a special group of people, a special group of children. So everyone should monitor their milestones, and
It is so important to monitor the milestones.
okay, okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you. So this is a question from a Facebook user, and if you are watching this video, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop us a note so that we can also share with you why could certain situation happen. Okay, so if you like this video, please like and follow my page so that you can also be updated on the new videos or Facebook Live that we're doing on a weekly basis. All right, thank you, Eileen. Thank you, bye bye.